Wings for Kids, charity RC Airshow happening again. This is the 24th edition, I think it is. There's Tim Evans right there, and the fellas came out here, and the ladies too. When we come back, we'll see some planes flying and see some setup before the actual event happens this weekend, coming up on WDRB Mornings.
Some small aircraft are going to make a really big difference for kids this weekend.
Keith Kaiser is learning about the Wings for Kids charity remote-controlled air show. This is such a fun event, Keith.
It is, and once you get under the cover, I think we just had one that went down real quick. It happens, doesn't it, Tim Evans?
It does happen.
It does happen. We got a helicopter all lit up right there, a couple of planes, and one upside down.
That's half the fun right there. If you don't like to build and rebuild, this is not the sport.
Get out of the hobby. Get out of the hobby. But this event, a 24th year of doing this. Why do you guys keep coming back again and again?
Well, there's a lot of kids at Norton Children's Hospital that are in need.
Yeah.
And what we do is we're out here to raise money for Norton Children's Hospital. We're just a bunch of guys that, you know, have a fun hobby, and we want to do something, give back to the community.
Yeah.
And by doing what we're doing, we've raised over $660,000 for children.
$660,000. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Over the last 24 years or so. River City Radio Controllers, how big is this group, and what does it consist of?
Well, it varies year to year, but we're up, you know, over 100 members of the club, and we're starting to get a lot more young people into it, and that's great. I mean, they're enthusiastic about it. It's a great hobby because there's so many different aspects to it that help with STEM types of things that boys and girls learn.
Right now in the helicopter, there's Ethan Ader, and his brain works a little differently. Working in five dimensions, it feels like right there. Wings for Kids is happening Saturday, Sunday here at Bill Fluke Airfield. EP Tom Sawyer Park, come out and support the Norton Children's Transport Team. Look at this. Amazing.
Not just his brain, but his thumbs.
I love it at night. It's really cool when they have the planes all lit up.
We have the lights on there in the darkness.
Wings for Kids charity RC Air Show happening this weekend. Been going on for 24 years, and it's helping out Norton Children's Transport Team. There's Ryan, there's Amy right there. You brought the big rig out. This will be on display too. People can actually get a look at it this weekend. When we come back, we'll talk about where all the money raised, how it's helping out these guys, coming up on WDRB Mornings. Inside one of the transport units right here, Norton Children's. We're talking about Wings for Kids RC Air Show. There's Amy, there's Ryan right there. We got to show some planes too while we're talking a little bit. All right, fellas, let's go. Get them in the air. I don't know if that's a technical term, get them in the air, but it felt good. It felt good. But this show, it's just fantastic. You got 50 planes that are all flying for the kids, raising money for the transport team here. And it's $612,000 over the last 24 years. What are you looking for, and how are these guys helping you?
So our next big purchase is going to be another ambulance. And so any funds that come in this weekend will go towards the purchase of a new ambulance. It takes 3 years to build, so we have to order it 3 years ahead of time, so we won't be able to see it until 2029, but it will be here. Can
you pull that out while I talk to Ryan here? Or you need to help out here? No, look, it's effortless. I mean, that's one-person job. You got to do it, and when you're in situations where you might need the equipment like this, it's got to be easy to use and make it work. So what can this truck do?
This truck can do many things. So it not only is just a standard ambulance, but it is rigged up to where we can take care of pediatrics and neonates. All in the same.
And it's just a wonderful, and you can see this here this weekend. You guys will have it on display. Wings for Kids, Saturday and Sunday here at Bill Fluke Airfield, EP Tom Sawyer Park. It's always a good time. 24 years of doing this. Come out and support the kids. And luckily we have your ambulance here, because right over here, Pete, if you can see, we already had an accident this morning. I don't know if you guys take radio-controlled airplanes, but he needs somewhere to go.
Uh-oh.
We know someone who can fix that.
Man down.
We know a couple folks who can fix it. Mark Weinberg was really into RC planes there for a while. I think his focus has shifted to telescopes.
Pre-telescope. He did like the RC
He did like to build them.
airplanes.
And our executive producer's husband, doesn't just build them, he designs them, makes his own molds. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Wings for Kids Charity RC Air Show. Got the fellas out here ready to fly. There's William, there's Grayson, and there's Ethan over there flying the big boys. When we come back, a little 3D demo for you and how you can enjoy Wings for Kids RC Air Show this weekend, EP Tom Sawyer Park. We'll have that coming up on WDRB Mornings.
Some remote-controlled planes are going to make a big difference this weekend for kids.
Yes, Keith Kaiser is exploring all the Wings for Kids Charity RC Air Show has to offer. Keith?
We put the big boys in the air right now. Some guys who kind of think on a different level, I think. Tim Evans right there, River City Radio Controllers. And we got William, Grayson, and Ethan out here flying right now. And 3D planes, they do amazing things.
Yeah, there's a lot of brain work and a lot of thumb work going on with those planes. I'm a little too old for that.
Yeah, you like the classics, you know, just kind of stay in your pattern, keep it flying, keep it moving.
Absolutely.
But this is part of the show. I mean, this is part of the thrill of the weekend.
This is a big part of the show. People love to watch these planes fly because their size, they're the maneuvers that they can do, maneuvers beyond even what a full-scale plane can do.
What's the scale of some of these?
Typically these planes are quarter scale.
Quarter scale.
Yeah. Yep. Most of those are quarter scale.
Now these guys have flown together before. See how close they're getting to each other.
Oh yeah.
And just hanging on the prop. That's amazing.
That's part of the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah.
And again, it takes a young mind.
Yeah, that's what. Well, you can see them working. They're just effortless. They're just the controlling of it. But you got to think about how these planes are reacting in the air.
Yeah, and they're fun to fly. Don't get me wrong. They're definitely fun to fly. One of the special interest groups that is involved in all of the RC planes.
Yeah. Wings for Kids RC Air Show this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Bill Fluke Airfield, EP Tom Sawyer Park. It's going to be a good time.
Just plain fun.
All right, I think this is set up right. Okay, Ethan, you might want to do those things. You try, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. We'll get Ethan to fly this helicopter. We're talking about Wings for Kids RC Air Show happening this weekend to benefit Norton Children's Transport Team. Yeah, if you can turn that just a little bit right there. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. I have that coming up on WDRB Morning. Putting this bad boy in the air right here. 3D flying with the helicopter. Ethan Ader at the controls, and he's going to fly in this weekend. Wings for Kids RC Air Show. I'm going to talk to you while you're flying at the same time, Ethan.
Sounds good.
You can make it happen. Now, he's controlling this helicopter. How many different directions can this copter go?
Oh, man, there's all kinds of orientations. Pretty much wherever you want it to be. Upside down, right side up, sideways.
Now, can you let go of the controls and it rights itself? Or no?
You can't. This one, I do not have it set up, but you can get beginner helicopters that are just like that. But you can see it's pretty stable right now.
I'm so fascinated by helicopters. I think that would be the thing that I would get into if I got into RC flying here. But during an air show like this, what do you want the helicopter to do? What do you want people to know about these crafts?
Oh, man. One of the things that I love doing with the helicopter is programming a flight mix. So I'll get all kinds of different songs and try to make the helicopter dance to
it?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's what's really fun to do, and yeah, that's what I would urge people is listen to the flight mix or the song, and just kind of notice how the helicopter kind of goes with it. You know?
Gonna do that this weekend?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best.
Get a little dancing helicopter this weekend. Wings for Kids RC Air Show 24th edition here at EP Tom Sawyer Park. It's gonna be a good time. 50 aircraft helping out Norton Children's Transport Team, and they've raised like $612,000 over the last 24 years, and they're trying to do that again this year. Make a little bit more money for the transport team. Guys, look at this. Amazing.
Ooh, getting fancy.
That's
impressive.
Like crazy.
Wings for Kids, RC Air Show. It's going to be a good time this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, here at EP Tom Sawyer Park, Bill Fluke Airfield. 24th edition, helping out Norton Children's Transport Team. There's Amy and there's Ryan. They brought the big rig out, and there's going to be some fun opportunities to see some fun play. This one right here. We'll see that one in the air in just a little bit. And we'll talk to you guys coming up on WDRB Mornings.
A radio-controlled air show happening this weekend will support medical care for local children.
Keith Kaiser giving us a sneak peek of Wings for Kids. It's a charity air show. Hey, Keith.
Yeah, we're safely on the ground. We'll let the planes do the flying right there. There's Amy Ball right there, Ryan Thompson with the Norton Children's Transport Team. And this event, 24 years of doing this, has raised $612,000 and trying to raise some more money because you guys are looking for new equipment.
New ambulance.
New ambulance.
We're working on purchasing a new ambulance, and so all the funds will go towards that.
It takes a while to build an ambulance, so it'll be ready to go when?
2029. It takes 3 years for the build.
Yeah. And then let's show some planes right here. Jim's got his biplane up in the air right now. Are you fascinated, Ryan, about what they bring to the show here?
I'm always fascinated. Yeah. It's amazing what they can do with what they have to work with, and the amount of time they spend doing this is incredible.
That's what they say. If you're gonna crash one of these occasionally, and that's part of the charm is that it crashes, it breaks, you rebuild it, and you fly again.
Yes.
Get back on that horse.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. In the future, will there be radio-controlled air transport teams that you fly for a drone from? You still have to have boots on the ground to help people out, right?
I'll be watching that one from the ground.
But you guys are sometimes in the helicopter, right, making runs and helping out folks. I mean, it's exhilarating. But if you didn't have something like that, it'd be tough to help folks out.
It would be. Yeah. Real tough to help people out. We travel all across the state of Kentucky and southern Indiana, and so our one and only JFK-1, which is our helicopter, helps us do that.
Yeah. Come out to the show, Wings for Kids, RC Air Show 24th edition, EP Tom Sawyer Park. It's going to be a good time, and you're helping out Norton Children's Transport Team. Keep flying, Jim. Keep flying. Wings for Kids, charity RC Air Show happening again this weekend. 24 years of doing this. Tim Evans right there. Jim, fire it up. Fire in the hole. He goes, like, just right on cue. The technology has just gotten better and better.
Absolutely, yeah. It started right up. Even though that plane was manually started, he's got an electric starter in it.
I like it. When we come back, we'll talk airplanes, how you can enjoy the show and help out Norton Children's Transport Team coming up on WDRB Mornings. River City Radio Control is putting on a show for Saturday and Sunday. Wings for Kids, RC Air Show 24th edition, EP Tom Sawyer Park. It's going to be a good time. I think $10 a carload to get you in.
Or $5 a person.
$5 a person. Yeah. Tim Evans here, one of the members also. But it's 50 planes or more in this show, all different kinds. And you got somebody talking everybody through it, history on some of these planes. And it's just a good time.
Absolutely, yeah. There'll be World War I, World War II. There'll be jets flying. There'll be stuff flying. We got a huge candy plane this year.
Oh, yes.
So the kids are going to love us this year. We're going to drop a lot more candy. So
William Jackson here from Georgia came in. You brought your big boy to fly. You said it can carry like 16 pounds.
Yeah,
at
roughly.
A time?
We think about 16.
Yeah. What have you dropped out of that before? Anything and everything?
Just about. If it fits it, we've dropped it.
It was like you said there was like you had extra cucumbers or something. You just dropped cucumbers out of there for fun.
Just for fun. See what it looked like when they hit the ground was the goal.
You know, I'm a little thirsty, William, and I don't know if we can. I think you might have a bottle of water on board there.
I think we can fix your thirst.
I would like that. It's coming by here. Wings for Kids, RC Air Show, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a good time. EP Tom Sawyer Park. If you can just drop it right in my hand, maybe, or just. It's a little too far out there, William. If you bring it back here. It's going to be a good show.
Well, don't be so lazy. He dropped the water bottle for you.
He didn't want to hit you.
Oh, look at this.
I know. Fancy flying.
Got jets here, all sorts of planes, all sorts of fun. Oh, I just met this pilot right here. They call me the Wild Weasel. And I'm going to be flying here in just a little bit. Over and out, clear the runway. Actually, I'm going to stay right here and we'll just do some talking. We'll see some planes in the air. We'll talk about the Wings for Kids air show. It's happening this weekend. They're coming up on WDRB mornings. Over and out. This Wild Weasel out.
A radio-controlled air show that's happening this weekend will support medical care for local children.
Keith Kaiser giving us a sneak preview of Wings for Kids. It's a charity air show. Keith?
Yes, helping out Norton Children's Transport Team and fund some of their efforts. $612,000 raised over 24 years. Tim Evans, River City Radio Controllers making this happen. We got the 3D planes in the air. What's going to happen Saturday and Sunday?
Oh my goodness, we got all kinds of stuff for people of all ages. We've got the bounce houses for the kids and the kids zone. We're going to have food. We've got a beautiful, wonderful air show showing all different types of airplanes, helicopters, anything that flies. We'll even have some drones probably doing some of the taking video while the show's going on.
The Academy of
Model Aeronautics are the folks that govern what we do in the air, along with the FAA. But the Academy of Model Aeronautics gives us our rules and regulations that we fly by and with.
Yeah, I think this guy flew by different rules over here. Wyatt Stedman, he's got these jet planes here. You actually flew these in the Air Force, is that right?
Yes, I did.
That's amazing. So what's the difference between flying a fighter pilot and being in the controls with a radio-controlled fighter pilot?
Well,
what do you think?
A little bit of difference, yeah. You're not pulling G's with these, you know.
That's
and
right.
you got a different perspective when you're flying, you know, versus sitting in the cockpit versus looking at it.
But this is amazing. So you got into the hobby just because of your passion for flying?
Well, yes. My dad was a retired Air Force pilot, and he was in RCs back in the late 60s, early 70s. So when I was in high school, he got me into it and been doing it ever since. And then that got me motivated to go into the Air Force and fly the jets.
Isn't that amazing? You go see him flying this weekend. 3D planes, all sorts of fun. Come out, Wings for Kids, RC Air Show. It's going to be a good time. Thanks, man. Wings for Kids, RC Air Show happening Saturday, Sunday. EP Tom Sawyer Park. It's going to be a good time. You got big old planes like this. When we come back, some 3D planes, helicopters, all sorts of fun, and tell you about this very special show coming up on WDRB Mornings. Going up too right here. That's going to be dropping some candy and all sorts of fun right there. But Ethan, you enjoy this show very much, don't you?
It's so much fun.
Yeah. And what about the audience? What's the reaction when you get the 3D helicopter up like this?
Oh man, the audience motivates me, honestly.
Yeah.
The louder they clap, or just the louder they are in general, the lower we want to go. So.
I like it. And then you were saying like dancing to the music. That's what you
Absolutely.
like the challenge of that.
100%. Yeah, it's fun to make a nice flight mix, just fly a cool routine, and yeah, just incorporate the music, man. Get the audience, get the music involved. It's so much fun.
William, bringing the big boy from Georgia. How much weight can that thing carry?
Roughly 16 pounds.
16 pounds. And you've done a few shows, doing some drops in there, and it's always a good time. What do you expect from Wings for Kids, the air show this weekend?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
We've never dropped candy for a group this big before, so this is going to be fun.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. Drop something out of the plane right now. Let's see what we got going on here. Wings for Kids RC Air Show. It's going to happen Saturday, Sunday, EP Tom Sawyer Park. All sorts of fun. Let's see. What is that? Oh, I was looking for that. Yeah, I'm glad you found it. There we go. Good. There we go. Jude, they found my shoe. It's right over there.
I was wondering what it was, and then I see the one-shoed bandit there. That's cool, man. 16 pounds. I heard you say it can carry up to like 16 pounds. It really is marvelous. If you ever have a chance to check it out, what you're watching on TV. And this is pretty cool, but it does not even do it justice when you're right there and seeing what's happening. This is
a radio-controlled air show that's happening this weekend supports medical care for local children.
Keith Kaiser giving us a preview of the Wings for Kids charity air show.
I don't want to interrupt them while they're flying, but these guys are pros. I can talk to them, maybe, boo, 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 boo. They don't even flinch. They don't even flinch. Helicopters, planes, all sorts of aircraft this weekend. Wings for Kids Air Show. We'll tell you all about it coming up on WDRB Mornings. Now they're just showing off. Wings for Kids RC Air Show happening this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, EP Tom Sawyer Park, Bill Fluke Airfield, 50 planes or more, and you get stories behind each one of the flights and all sorts of fun. Tim Evans, River City Radio Controllers, a great group giving back to the community.
Yeah, we've been doing this now for 24 years, Keith, and all of our proceeds pretty much go to the hospital, and in fact, the club itself makes a donation every year, and we're going to have all kinds of fun stuff for kids of all ages. We got bounce houses, we got a kids zone, we got food out here. We're going to have the simulators back this year so that you can actually fly one of these on a screen. Nice. And if you crash, you just hit the button and it resets. Yeah, all kinds of fun and stuff. Of course, they're going to bring the Just for Kids helicopter in here so people can go out and look at it and talk to the pilots and stuff.
Norton Children's Hospital transport team, that's who you're supporting. $612,000 raised over 24 years. You keep the momentum going and help those folks out.
In fact, some of the Academy of Model Aeronautics regulates us. They're going to bring down 2 of their principals just to watch the show this year because of the good stuff we're doing. And again, the Academy of Model Aeronautics takes care of our insurance and all the rules and regulations that we fly under. So
it's going to be a good time Saturday, Sunday, $10 a carload, $5 a person, and you're giving back to Norton Children's Hospital and supporting Wings for Kids RC Air Show. My turn to fly. Let me fly. Ready? Yeah, I'm going to go right there. There we go. You just go ahead. It's
going to be a great time.
Yeah, some fancy flying out there.
So cool.
I like it.